Oh, wow.
Ooh.
There we go.
Hey everyone, I'm Steph, Krista behind the camera, and we are in Pokhara, Nepal, nestled in the Himalayas. This is a city with a food scene that reflects its natural surroundings, full of traditional hardy mountain food that we honestly just can't wait to get our hands on. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get eating. We're gonna start off our day this morning with a very traditional Newari meal. This is a kaza set, and I think it's gonna be super tasty. Great way to start the day. Oh, look at this beautiful garden. Nice fragrant ginger garlic paste.
Aloo, potato. Aloo.
Soybean. Chura.
Chili,
Chili.
masala, Nepali masala, salt, black pepper,
Black pepper.
tea, chaat masala,
Chaat masala. Lemon.
Lemon. Make ready.
Spice.
Yeah. This black pepper little spice. Black pepper whole.
Whole black pepper.
Khaja ready.
Wow.
Beautiful. Here we have our delicious looking kaza set. Now this is a very traditional Newari meal that's often eaten during festivals and like special occasions
Weddings.
and things like that. Yes, the cool thing is it comes with a number of different dishes. So right in the centerpiece here, we have our pork gravy, which is kind of like a curry with tomato, onion, I believe.
Yeah,
And
it's like a pork curry.
Yes, yeah, and she cooked it up fresh, which was quite nice to see.
Yeah, and this restaurant specializes in pork.
Yes, so they
Which
do
is
their
why we got the
dishes.
pork kaza set.
Pork dish as well. So the other very important thing of the kaza set is the chura, which is the beaten rice that we have here that goes on the side. We've also got potato achar, aloo achar. We have
Bata.
Bata, yeah,
Bata.
which is like a
Soybeans.
fried soybean, I believe. We've got some chutney, got
A little
some
salad, but
some
fresh veg.
fresh veggies on the side here. So it's quite an all-around meal, I feel like.
Yeah, very traditional set meal here, a Newari set meal here in Nepal. And we got drinks to start this morning.
Yeah, so we have an interesting eclectic group of drinks to begin this morning.
Yeah.
I have got myself
different selection.
a nice milk tea, milk chia, because I love a milk tea to start my day.
Yeah.
Chris, what do you have?
So British of her. I have a Gorkha Strong, so an 8% local beer.
I was gonna say it's not just a beer; it's a strong beer.
It's a strong beer, which we've never had actually here in Nepal yet.
we
so
actually haven't.
I thought, why not? It's the morning, it's breakfast.
Oh,
There we go.
that was quite
right.
a squeaky noise.
So,
there.
cheers. Cheers for breakfast.
Cheers.
That is smooth. That is cold, and that is refreshing this morning here
Good way to
in
start the
Pokhara.
day.
That
I have
is
to
good.
say, the milk teas here in Nepal are always so good and tasty, creamy, a little bit sweet.
Yeah. This is how I want to start my breakfast here.
Okay,
But this too.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna have some of that when I have this. So, okay, I think we should just pour some of this in the center so we can taste
Because traditionally
it
you
all
want to
together.
eat your kaza set with your hands. So, of course, we want to go traditional and eat it with our hands.
Look at that, and you can
Oh, it's
see
pretty
just how,
thick. Wow, look at that.
very nice and thick there.
And that pork looks so good. It's got a lot of fat on it, but some meat there too.
Okay, let's start with that, shall we?
I love the churda here in Nepal, the beaten rice, that flattened rice. It's so, I don't know, it's almost like a Rice Krispie almost.
Yeah, it's got a nice crunch to it, but it's like, I don't know, like an extra
Yeah.
crunch. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna make myself a little bite here. You get your bite too.
Oh, these
it's
are massive
nice and
pieces
hot.
of pork.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
right.
go for this.
That pork just melts away in my mouth. Nice and fatty,
Super,
but a little
super
bit meaty.
tender. Oh, that gravy actually has a really nice flavor to it. It's not really spicy at all. Has a tiny kick to it, but it's very tasty. Like you can taste the tomatoes, the onions. It's very rich
A
flavor.
little
and-
bit spicy, but not too
Yeah,
much.
and with the pork, actually, you're right. It's really nice.
I honestly just am in love with the churda.
Yeah, I
it's
knew
so
that.
crunchy. It's nothing like you think what normal rice is because it's just beaten rice. It's so crunchy, just so unique.
I think what's nice is the flavor contrast. So you have something soft and tender like the pork, something that's saucy, and then you have the beaten rice with it, which is such a contrast of textures, like
Yeah.
nice and crunchy, whereas usually rice is very like soft to go with a dish like this. So,
But it does
yeah.
sop up the curry pretty nicely. The potato,
It's good.
so spiced, yeah, because she added so many different spices, like a Nepali masala.
Yep, chili,
Chili, salt, pepper.
black pepper. Oh,
Oh,
those are nice.
those soybean, the bata, so crunchy as well.
I'm gonna try some of those with the sauce here.
Okay, with the mix between the beaten rice with the soybeans, it's just like extra ultra crispy.
That's nice. That's nice.
Can't forget about our veggies and our chutney here too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it came with the chutney.
Very red looking chutney. Look at that. Probably
Tomato-y,
spicy.
maybe?
A little bit spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a chili chutney actually. That spice is building. Oh man.
You got me good there. I have to say, what I love about the kaza sets is it can come with any kind of meat. So like we got pork, but you can get it with buff. I believe lamb, chicken. You can have vegetable ones too. So it can be quite a variety, and the snacks and little sides that it comes with varies as well. But you usually always have the beaten rice. I believe the bata, some kind
of gravy
potato.
meat in the middle as well, unless you had a veggie one. But
yeah,
you can have
there's-
other several Nawari specialties like woe.
It's quite varied what you can get with it. Oh, wow,
Okay,
there's
I'm gonna
actually
get-
like a ton of this sauce. I'm just gonna, you know what? Let's just get it all in
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna make myself an ultimate kaza set bite here. Just mix it all together. Oh man, look at this. Okay, here we go.
Go for it.
So crunchy and crispy. I love it.
It's just such a well-rounded meal to start the day,
Mm-hmm.
and in such a nice setting like this, in the garden that they have set up here.
Absolutely
it's really beautiful.
beautiful.
There's actually a massive banana tree here, which is really
Mm-hmm.
cool. So it's like a little oasis, I feel like.
It is, yeah, a little bit away from the lake, but so good.
I can't let you have all the fun this morning.
Try your tea. Tea is nice, but I think what goes better, the kaza set, is definitely a nice
Actually-
ice cold strong beer.
It's actually really good for a strong beer. It's super tasty.
It's really good. It's so light for a strong beer,
It
eh?
is. I have to say, combo of beer and tea, interesting, but why not?
You do what you want for breakfast.
It's about time for a little local Nepali snack. Namaste. Oh wow, look at all of these. Oh my gosh. Now this is a chat.
आदि गर्ने
Look at the size of this. So here we have our little, well actually massive paper of Chat Pat. Now this is a really popular street food here in Nepal, and it's ultimately a spicy puffed rice mix that has a ton of different ingredients. So the main thing is the puffed rice. We've also got YY, which are like an instant noodle, green peas, peanuts, chickpeas, soybeans. There's also like these little corn flakes in there. There's also a lot of fresh stuff. So there's onions, there's fresh red onion, there's cilantro, some different sauces, different spices. So honestly, oh, and she also squeezed lime in there. So there's pretty much a little bit of everything going on in this. And honestly, it has such a nice, fresh kind of smell to it. Okay, we've got our nice little piece of cardboard as our spoon here. And I just want to get a nice bite here with everything. She mixes it all up. And you can see it kind of has a little bit of a wetness to it from a bit of the sauce and everything that she puts on. And there's some spicy looking green chilies in there too. So let's just give this a nice big bite. Oh, that is crunchy. That has got an absolute explosion of flavors. And I almost forgot there's aloo, there's potato in there too. So it adds, that's the only thing that's actually like soft and mushy. Everything else, super crunchy, quite satisfying actually, but it has a nice freshness to it. It's definitely vibrant, like there's so many flavors going on. It's spicy, it's got a kick to it from, I think I ate a piece of really spicy chili pepper there, but it's also fresh from the lime juice, and also that cilantro there gives it a nice kick too. But it's like every little bite is just a flavor explosion. I can see why this is a nice little snack on the go here in Nepal. Nice thing about this is it's actually very affordable. You can see behind me, like this place is packed. Everyone's getting their nice little Nepali snacks. And you know what? It's actually quite similar. It reminds me of a bel puri that you get in India, but different because I think they have the YY and a bit of a different spice flavor because you've got those Nepali flavored spices there, but
Can't forget about the chicken pizza instant noodle mixture. The packet of sauce.
yeah, I'd say that's definitely a nice little addition that she puts in there. I really like the peanuts. It gives it a little nuttiness, and then with having the chickpeas and the peas there too, it kind of gives it a bit of a I don't know, like dry pastiness when you chew it a little. But overall, with that puffed rice as well, this is just a super tasty little snack. Just what we needed to break up our day. And honestly, for 50 rupee, you get a ton of this chaat pate. So good. I love those YY noodles.
Okay, last up today, we're gonna finish our day off with some local Tibetan specialties. Namaste. How are you? Namaste, thank you. Namaste. So we are here at Du Chak Kent, and what makes this restaurant so special is that they have an open kitchen, so you can see the staff here making all of the delicious Nepali Tibetan food that they feature here at this restaurant. Right now the chef is making momos, and you can just watch them make all the food so fresh, and we're lucky because we've been invited actually into the kitchen to see our Tibetan meal get made, so let's head back there now. Hello, namaste. Namaste. Handmade girma.
Yeah, blood sausage also you can call it.
Blood sausage, yes. Garlic.
Yeah, garlic.
All right, so our first course here at Du Chak Kent is a very special dish. This is their house special, and this is girma, which is a buffalo blood sausage.
Yeah, so it's made of buff keema, buff meat, blood, buffalo blood, and a bunch of spices, masala, and honestly,
It looks
so
like
black.
ultra black.
Like we've had blood sausage before, but I don't think it's ever been like this black before. This is
No.
really, really interesting.
And like this is, again, just so special. We've never seen this on the menu here in Nepal.
No, we actually haven't.
Ever.
No.
So,
Cheers. Here, get a little
good.
piece of garlic.
ooh, yes,
little
they
bit of
fried up some
garlic,
garlic
yeah.
on there too.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. All right.
Let's do this.
You definitely taste that like irony blood flavor, but it's good.
Tasty. That's
It's
really
juicy.
tasty.
It's meaty because there is keema in there, like minced buffalo.
You know what? The texture is actually quite different than your typical sausage. I find it's a little bit drier, quite crumbly,
is.
but it's super tasty. Like you said, the blood gives it a nice taste. The meat in there gives it a nice texture as well. So it's just a bit different than your typical sausage, but
It is dry, but I think that's how it's supposed to be.
I think so. I think so. And the casing actually is nice because it's almost
It's
gives
chewy.
it like I was gonna say it's chewy, but it gives it a little bit of a crunch. And with that grilled up garlic, that really like is the little cherry on top. I feel like.
Not sure what spice this is. Maybe just like a chili spice. So let's dip that in there. Get a dip. Oh, that's a lot. Okay.
Nah, just do it.
That's really salty, actually. It's like a
Like a salty masala.
yeah. It's like a Nepali masala. Just salty, kind of spicy with
It's really
chili in
nice.
there.
You know what? This is a really tasty appetizer and so nice that they actually make it here in-house. Like you can really taste, I feel like, that this is fresh. You know what I mean?
It's so good. I can't get over
just a taste. Like it has just only a slight blood taste. Again, that irony blood taste, but just really, really tasty, unique.
We were just informed by the owner, which is why this spice mixture goes so well with the gyurma, is it's actually made with chili as well as timar, which is the local pepper here. That's like a Szechuan pepper and it's grown in the mountains. Honestly, it just complements the sausage so much.
Yeah.
Get a nice dip in there. Oh, look at that.
Nice and red, and again, not crazy spicy.
No, it just gives it such a nice, I don't know, savory, slightly spicy flavor to it. A little tangy almost.
Nice and salty. Let's finish up. Head back into the kitchen for our second course.
Chabalay meat bread.
Yeah. Sia means meat and bhale means bread. But we translate in a Nepali, it's called masu roti.
Masa roti.
Masu roti.
Ah.
Translate it on a
Yeah.
Nepali.
Twisting it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Wow. So low heat to cook the inside.
Oh, so crispy.
Yeah. And inside also.
Wow.
Beautiful. Our next course we have here is chabalay. Now this is a very popular Tibetan meat pie.
It
It's
literally
made-
means
Yeah, it literally
meat
means
bread.
meat bread. So it is made with wheat flour dough and it is absolutely packed with buffalo meat. A
Look at
keema
that.
mixture. Looks like there's onions in there. Maybe a couple spices, but I don't think it's actually heavily spiced.
fried to perfection. Oh, it is so hot.
And
It
it's-
smells so good.
And I love the way that he spins and spirals the dough to close it up.
Yeah.
It makes it look so pretty and it's quite delicate actually. Like the dough
It
is
is.
very thin.
Okay. Oh wow.
Nice, crispy.
So crispy.
Nice and crunchy.
And again, look at all that buff meat in there.
It is just packed with that buffalo, and the meat itself actually is so tender and juicy because they actually make theirs with raw buff meat. So as it cooks, it releases all the juices. It's really tasty.
Fries and fries in that oil. Got a couple sauces here. Look at that. Okay.
Is that good?
It's like a sweet chutney actually.
Okay, I've got to
That's
say,
really good. It's like a tomato chutney. Go for the red.
oh, that is nice. It's
Oh, that's a chili chutney. Oh wow. Oh, my meat fell out.
Don't leave
my
your
meat fell
behind.
out.
Don't leave your meat behind. That one's actually super tasty. It's not really spicy at all, to be honest, and neither is the chapelet. What's actually nice about it is I think it's just almost like salt and pepper. It's not very spiced at all, so you can just really taste the flavor of the keema, the meat, that buff itself.
This is a really nice Tibetan specialty here in Nepal, and oh man, it's such a good meat pie. It's so crispy and crunchy.
And it's actually quite light, even though it's deep fried. I think there's so much meat and very little dough. Like you can just see how thin that dough is. And like I said, even though it's deep fried, it's quite light tasting. Actually, I really, really like it.
Absolutely
Nice.
packed. Those sauces too. Oh man, again, I lost my meat. Look how much meat is in there though. Wow. I love this chapelet. Wow. That's good. Before we head back into the kitchen for the third time for our final course of the night, the owner, Niraj, who has been so hospitable and friendly, said we cannot leave Pokhara without trying the lake fish.
The local lake fish,
Yeah.
straight from the lake here.
So we
Tilapia.
have a whole tilapia here, grilled up. This fish looks incredible. It's like huge.
So nice.
And it's marinated, it looks like in a nice red sauce.
I'm pretty excited for
Wow,
this.
yeah, let's just dig right in. Oh man, it's a whole
Squeeze a little
fish.
bit on
Yeah,
top
squeeze
for
a
you
little bit of
there.
lime
Get
in
a
there.
little bit of lemon on it all.
Wow, look at that. Oh, so meaty. Look at that. Such a meaty tilapia there. Got a little
Wow,
bit of bone.
look at that.
All right. Yeah, look at that.
Looks so juicy.
Okay, cheers. So meaty.
Wow, that is so good. That fish, honestly, is so meaty and juicy and tender. It's actually really, really tasty. Wow, that's very nice for lake fish.
And I love tilapia because, it's number one, there's so much meat, and the white fish, it doesn't have like a strong fishy flavor, tilapia.
No, you're right.
And it's very mild.
Very mild, very mild.
And that red marinade, it's like a chili marinade, so not too spicy. Almost a hint of tomato. But again, just
nice.
look how big this fish is. Like, it is massive. Wow. Yeah, we can turn it over and get the other side of that meat there. Oh, the skin is just grilled to perfection. I love fish skin as well.
Look at that.
Doesn't get fresher than being caught in the lake. Right? Like,
I know, right?
100 meters from us here too.
If you're ever near a body of water, I feel like you really do need to try the fish from said body of water.
Oh, this is a treat. Wow, look at those hand-pulled noodles.
Freshly made, wow.
Wheat noodles.
Yeah, it's sweet, yeah.
Thinly slicing the buff meat there. cabbage. Salt. Soy sauce?
Yeah.
Chili. Green bok choy?
Yeah.
Our last course of the evening, we have our fried tentuk noodles.
Now these are a traditional Tibetan noodle that's really popular here in Nepal, and tentuk actually translates to pulled noodles, so they're handmade fresh.
So cool, he was just like pulling that noodle dough.
Like this isn't something like just some like noodles that they have lying around or whatever. They're made fresh to order, so I think these are going to be fantastic.
And it's cool because that dough is made from the same dough that our shabalay was made from, which is what they use to make their momos as well. So such a versatile wheat dough.
These noodles are absolutely packed full of a bunch of different veggies. I always say I love a good fried, dried noodle like this. And it looks so good. I think traditionally it comes as a soup.
Yeah, because it's a Sherpa dish, so yeah, it is a soup, but we had to go with the fried when we saw it on the menu because
you gotta go fried. You gotta go fried.
And to go with it, we have a fresh local Sherpa brewery beer here. So nice. So this is a local brewery here in Nepal.
Yeah, it's not too far from here, I believe.
I got an IPA and Steph has...
I've got a nice red, nice amber.
Yeah, amber. So cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh. So good.
It's nice.
Nice and hoppy. It's hoppy, it's strong, but it's smooth.
The red is actually really nice. It almost has like a fruitiness to it. It's really tasty. I like that.
That's a good way to start this last course. Okay, let's get into this here.
I'm so excited. And there's actually huge, I think I forgot to mention, there's huge pieces of buffalo meat, buff meat. So sliced buff meat. Just look at that.
That's
looks
good.
So good and tasty.
You know what I love about these noodles is that they're so thin. Like the way he rolled it out and just broke each piece in makes it just so flat and thin. All right, here we go. That's good. You can really taste that wok hay, like the flavor from that fire wok.
Yeah, he really cleaned it up on high heat actually.
I want to get a taste of this buff though.
Okay, do it because I had it in my first bite. So nice, tasty, meaty. Again, similar to a beef, but like richer. I don't know how to describe it. Really tasty though, and like
huge chunks of it.
And the taste of the buff with the noodles and all the sauces. It's not spicy like at all really. Like even though we put a little bit of chili in there, it's not too spicy. It just tastes really savory from like the soy sauce that they use.
I think that buff is the star there. Oh, it's like a thinly sliced piece of buff, almost like thinly sliced beef. Okay, we got a super spicy looking chili sauce here. So let's dip some in. Okay, that might have been too big of a dip, but let's give it a try. Oh, that's fire. Oh.
That is fire. Oh man.
Is that like a lava eruption in your mouth or?
That is inferno level spicy, but it actually adds a nice heat to the tentuk here. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, that's actually insanely spicy. I just dipped my chopsticks in there and like.
Just also spicy chili oil there. It adds the heat though.
I really love the flavor of the tentuk with the soy sauce and the very mild use of pretty much no spices actually. It really reminds me of an Asian noodle, like a Malaysian fried noodle or something
Yeah, like a
that.
koi tiao or
Yeah.
like a Cantonese guan tao nao.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you're right.
It really brings out that like Asian flavor, to be honest. Those onions too that you fried up, really nice. Combo of veggies, the meat, and noodles. The perfectly balanced last meal here.
I have to say the quality of the food here at Ducha Ken is honestly like top notch. Everything you order is made fresh to order, like the momos, the shababai, like everything, the noodles. I mean,
Like they don't
nothing is just
start
sitting there
cooking
prepared.
until you put your order in. They don't start making your dish until the order goes in. So nothing is just laying around. So
That's fresh.
it is the freshest of the fresh. And these noodles, like,
You can
look
taste
at that. Incredible noodles here.
That's massive noodle.
This is the perfect dish to end the night. Perfectly balanced meat, the veggies, noodles, the ultra spicy chili sauce. Oh. And of course the beer. Great day. And I'm full. I am full.
That's it for our food tour today here in Pokhara. Thank you all so much for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to join us on all of our food adventures. We're hungry to travel.
See
See you next meal.
It's a good local beer.